Guys, it's Victor again here, and welcome to the second part of our training for restaurant.com. So let's just do a quick recap. On the first part of our training, we basically did an introductory discussion about restaurant.com and its business model, right? And we also discussed about the features and benefits of the partner restaurant. They can be a partner of restaurant.com at absolutely no fees and no contracts, okay? There is absolutely no exchange of money. So it's a very, very powerful statement that our agents can use whenever they talk to potential restaurant partners, right? Or these restaurant owners, right? They can say that, sir, don't worry because I'm not selling you anything. There's absolutely no fees or no contracts involved when you sign up to become a restaurant partner of restaurant.com. At any given point in time that you feel that you have more than enough customers, you can just simply call or email restaurant.com and we can immediately remove you from the program. Simple as that. Okay? So it's really a very very nice opportunity for restaurants to promote, to advertise, or to market their restaurants because restaurant.com has more than 22 million active users and still growing. Okay, and in terms of the market, the restaurants that we can call, remember that we cover all states in the USA. Okay, all the 50 states, no exceptions. Okay, from Alabama down to Wyoming, we can call them all right. So as you know, every day um, a new restaurant opens up, right? And they would need enough promotions or marketing so that they would not have empty tables. Okay. So right now, guys, on part two of our training for restaurant.com, we will breeze through the script. Okay. By this time, I would have expected that you guys already have read the script prior to this online training. So more or less, I would assume that you guys already have a very good idea of how the script goes. Okay, so here on the script, um, well, you may see the script as quite lengthy, but actually it's not. When you get used to it, you know, it's just gonna be a piece of cake, and it doesn't have to be read verbatim. Well, for starters, of course, we need to use the script as a as a tool or as a guideline so that we won't be off track when explaining things to the restaurant owner. Okay, so let's start off by looking at the topmost portion of the script. If you can see, guys, there is a note there. And what does the note say? The note says that if the average menu price is ranging from $11 or below, we should go ahead and offer the $10 and the $15 certificate denomination. Again, if their average menu price is $11 or below, it's only the $10 and the $15 gift certificate or discount certificate that we should be offering, not the 25 or not the 50, not the 100, because those are for high-end or expensive restaurants. Now, on the other hand, guys, if the average menu price is ranging from $12 or above, then that's the time that you must offer the $15 and $25 gift certificates. Okay? These are the core certificate values that you should be offering the restaurants depending on their average menu price. Guys, of course, we know that restaurants have different price ranges, right? There are cheap restaurants there. Like, for example, those who are just selling donuts, right? Or pizza. They're not such expensive restaurants. So we cannot, it's not suitable for them to be offered the higher certificate denominations. Do you understand? Do you follow what I'm trying to say? So remember these things, guys. Okay? So on the script, of course, you start off with a very jolly and energetic tone like, hi, my name is Victor and I'm calling from restaurant.com. Can I speak with the owner of the business, please? It's very important, guys, that you look for the owner. Or if the owner is not available, then you look for the manager. But you must make sure that the manager is capable of making marketing decisions for the restaurant. Not all managers are authorized to make marketing decisions, so they would most probably be, telling you or referring you to the owner. Okay, so once you speak to the owner or the authorized manager, then you have to ask them the franchise question. What is the franchise question? So the franchise question would be, can you make marketing decisions in-house, or does that have all go through corporate? Um, there are some restaurant guys which are considered as corporations. They have a board of directors. They have, they have different shareholders. So if that is the case, um, then uh, we most probably would want to skip those kinds of restaurants, because it's gonna be such a difficult process to sign up restaurants which are like big corporations. What do I mean? Say, for example, like McDonald's, right? That's a big corporation. Pizza Hut, Domino's, those kind of restaurants really are very difficult to penetrate. And plus the fact that they already have a dedicated marketing team. So what I'm trying to say is, let's target restaurants which are mostly privately owned, or even if they're franchises, as long as it's not really a huge corporation. I mean, during the next part of our training, I would be showing you and teaching you how to look for qualified restaurants. But for now, let's move on. So if they say that the owner is if the person who answered the phone is the owner. Okay, then you just go ahead and jump into saying that, sir, we want to feature your restaurant in our dining guide at absolutely no cost. So right on the onset, you say that you're not selling anything. It's at absolutely no cost. Okay? Now, if the person who answered the phone is not capable of making marketing decisions, like for example, she's just the cashier or the secretary or even the waiter or the cook who or the chef who answered the phone, then you go ahead and ask, what is the best time to reach the owner? And then make notes and then set a good callback date and time as soon as possible. Always make sure that you set the callback within the day, because we want to maximize each and every opportunity to call back the owner on the same day. Okay? So, uh, the next thing to do would be to ask them, do you have a website? Okay? So if the restaurant has a website, in which most probably they would have a website, then you say that we will email you a link for SEO value. Meaning to say, SEO stands for search engine optimization. We would be including their website on restaurant.com, because having a website, is not enough for publicity, right? People won't get to know about your website unless they know the specific link or URL for your website, right? Do you guys follow? So we'll tell them, if they have a website, so we will send you a link for SEO value, but if not, we will build you a website at absolutely no charge, which sounds absolutely fantastic, right? I mean, who would be offering you to build a website for your business at absolutely no cost or no charge, right? It's only restaurant.com. Because when they become a partner of restaurant.com, guys, they will have their own mini website, as what I've shown you on the first part with Joe's Pizzeria in LA. They have a mini website where people can view their menu, the pictures of their food, etc., etc., right? So after that, you go ahead and ask them, I'm sure that you're looking for new customers, right? Who isn't, right? Obviously, the owner of the restaurant would say that, of course, yes, we're looking for new customers. Because if not, they might as well just shut down their restaurant. It absolutely does not make sense, right? To promote or advertise the restaurant if they're not looking for additional customers. So most probably they would say yes. So after that, we go ahead and ask them, have you heard about restaurant.com before? Okay? So most probably they would say no, but some of them might say yes. Okay, and then if they, for example, say yes, then try to get to know up to what extent of knowledge do they have about restaurant.com. And if they say no, then you go ahead and explain what restaurant.com is by reading the script. So, we are the nation's largest restaurant search engine with over 5 million monthly visitors and a mobile application that has been downloaded over a million times. So, on restaurant.com, diners can search for your restaurant either by city, zip code, and restaurant type, as what I've shown you guys on the first part of our training, right? I made a demonstration on how to use restaurant.com, correct? So we will promote and advertise your restaurant online and help you grow your customer base. Does that make sense? So pause for a few seconds and then wait for their response. Okay. So um, then after that, you would say, okay, great. How this works is we offer companies and people gift certificates that they can buy or they can purchase from restaurant.com and use at your restaurant. Now, this gift certificate can only be used on your full price menu so that you're always making money on every customer. Guys, what does this mean? The discount certificates can only be used on their full price menu. Okay, so a lot of times restaurants have their own in-house promotions, right? Do you follow what I'm trying to say? Like for example, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Unlimited beer for only 20 bucks, right? Or buy one take one kind of deal, or 20% discount on your favorite food on certain dishes, right? So if there are certain promotions which are like that, then the discount certificate cannot be applicable on those promotions that the restaurant is having. It can only be applied to their regular priced menu so that it would not compromise the uh, profitability of the restaurant. We will not, restaurant.com will not and shall not compete with the restaurant's ongoing promotions, which is great, right? So make them understand that. So you explain that part, and then after that you say, okay, so how this works is, yeah, we're done with that part, sorry about that. So we proceed by saying that there are standard terms and conditions to protect your bottom line. There is always a limit of one certificate per party, as what I've explained on the first part of our training. One gift certificate per party per month, and they cannot be combined with any other offers or promotions that you have. Again, we are emphasizing the fact that we are not competing with any of their ongoing promotions or discounts, right? The discount certificates can only be applied to their regular or full menu. Okay, so we move on by asking them, what is your average dinner menu item cost? Okay? So if you remember, guys, when we began, I mentioned to you on the on it's on the upper portion of the script, the average menu price that serves as our guideline, right? Because depending on their average menu price, we would be able to know which type of certificate, what particular certificate denomination that we will be offering them. Okay, so what is your average dinner menu item cost? So they would say, I would say around 10 bucks, $10. Okay, perfect. Your restaurant is a perfect fit for our um, 15 and $25 course certificate program. No, so for example, sorry about that. Sorry about the confusion. Um, so if they say that it's $15, right? So you would say that your restaurant is a perfect fit for our 15 and $25 course certificate program. So why are we offering the 15 and $25 certificates, guys? It's because of the fact that the owner mentioned that their average menu price is $15. Therefore, it's more than $12, right? So it is but right or proper to offer them the 15 and $25 course certificate program. Okay? So let's proceed. On average, our customers will spend 3 to 3.5 times the certificate's face value. This is basically guaranteeing them, I mean the owner guys, that they would still be able to earn a decent margin of profit despite the fact of them giving a discount. Okay, that it will not be abused. Okay, we always look after their their well-being, their welfare, in terms of their revenue. Okay, so you proceed by saying we require that the total check or the bill is at least double the certificate's face value for the occasional table that spends below average. For example, for the $10 and $15 certificate, the total check must be $20 or $30 or more before they can use it, and it does not include the sales tax and the tip. Our goal here is to bring you new regular customers for life that will tell their friends and family about your restaurant. Okay? So what is your average check for a party of 4? Okay? So that's basically how we determine their average menu price. Okay? Then you wait for the answer. They would know, they would give you like a certain ballpark. Okay, for an average party of 4, I would say like around $50, $60. Okay, so you proceed by saying all you need to do is discount the total check by the certificate amount, and it does not include the sales tax and the tip. We will be sending you customers both with and without certificates. Okay? So you have to understand this. Restaurant.com will not be flooding their restaurant partners with so many customers bringing, discount or gift certificates. More often than not, they will send customers to their restaurant partners who are willing to pay the regular price. Okay, it don't think that restaurant.com will only be sending customers or diners to their partner restaurants and they're all going to be bringing like discount certificates. No, it's not the case. Okay, so um, we will be sending you customers both with and without certificates, and you will have a personal login to the partner website where you can track the certificate sales and see each customer's full information, including their email. So you would be able to invite them back at your restaurant. So these restaurant owners, guys, shall be given a portal. Okay, a portal from restaurant.com wherein they could log in using their own credentials, and they can see how many certificates, how many discount certificates they have received so far, on a daily basis or on a monthly basis. They would be able to track the names of the customers and the certificate denominations that these customers have used at their restaurant, so they can monitor everything. Okay, let's proceed. Now, if down the line you decide you have enough customers and want to discontinue with the program, like what I mentioned earlier, guys, okay, there are no fees, no contracts. Simply call us or email us and we will mark you as sold out and keep you listed on our search engine, or either we can remove you. Okay, what do I mean by sold out? Okay, so two things, guys. So we can still do retention for restaurant.com. We don't necessarily need to encourage the restaurant owner to be removed from the program. We can just simply mark them as sold out. Meaning to say, sold out, guys, they are still listed on restaurant.com. They are still on restaurant.com, but they do not have the obligation anymore to honor or accept discount certificates, but they're still on restaurant.com. So that's one option. But they can only be sold out for a period of 30 days. They are allowed not to accept discount certificates from restaurant.com for a period of only 30 days. Not more than that. If they go past beyond 30 days, then automatically they're going to be removed. Okay? So, if down the line you decide you have enough customers that you want to discontinue with the program, simply call us and we will mark you either as sold out or keep you listed on our search engine, or either we can remove you. There is absolutely no risk because there are no written contracts or fees. We will promote and advertise your restaurant on our search engine and other social media. And all that we ask is you simply accept restaurant.com certificates whenever the diner presents them. So it is the only thing, it is the only obligation that the restaurant partner needs to do, guys. It's simply to honor or accept restaurant.com gift certificates. That's it. So all I need now is just your simple verbal authorization to join restaurant.com. Does that sound good? So you need to get a clear answer from the owner that it's all right with them to be a partner of restaurant.com after explaining these things. So we're almost done. I just have a few. After the owner says yes and gives you the confirmation that they're all right in becoming a restaurant partner, then you're good to go. So the next thing to do as an agent would be to gather the information, okay, or verify. So we're almost done. I just have a few very quick questions for you. So just to confirm, blank, the name of the owner, just to confirm, Joe, you are the owner of the restaurant and authorized to make marketing decisions for the business, correct? You have to always confirm and verify, guys, that the person you're talking to is indeed authorized to make marketing decisions for the restaurant, because we don't want to make any mistake that you're explaining things and it took you like already 30 minutes explaining restaurant.com, but you were talking to the janitor, you were talking to the chef, you were talking to the waitress who was not really authorized to make any marketing decisions for the restaurant. So you got to make sure of that first, okay? So now you have to what do you call this? You have to get the information of the owner or the authorized manager. So you confirm. May I have your first and last name, please? So after that, what is your email address so that our corporate office can reach you? Get the accurate email address and their mobile number as well. And just to confirm, the name of the restaurant is blank. Okay, so it's you have to verify that the name of the restaurant you have on file is exactly the same name as what the owner or the manager would be telling you, and it's located at, you have to verify the exact address as well. So how many locations do you have for this restaurant? Of obviously a lot of restaurants, they have like more than one branch, more than one outlet, right? So you confirm how many locations. What are your hours of operation? So it's very easy. It's self-explanatory. You have to determine as well what hours they are operating. What is the capacity of this restaurant? How many people can your restaurant hold? Basically, we're asking them how like what's the capacity in terms of the number of maximum number of people that their restaurant can accommodate. They don't really need to give an exact number. Just tell them, sir, no problem. You don't really need to give me an exact number. Just give me a ballpark figure. Is your restaurant able to accommodate like 20, 40, or 50 persons all at one time? Help them out, right? So, may I have the website for your restaurant. If they don't have a website, ask for their Facebook page. But if not, that's absolutely fine. So, another is you ask them for their menu. So is your menu on the website or on your Facebook page? So if they say yes, then ask them, is it the updated price of your menu? So that we won't need to ask the owner to dictate on us over the phone, the dishes that they have and the corresponding prices. We can just basically go to their website or their Facebook page and see their menu items there with the corresponding prices. It saves us time and effort rather than the owner or the manager dictating on the phone. Do you accept all major credit cards? Obviously, yes, they would say, like, Visa, Master, American Express, or either just cash. Okay? So after that, we will after you have gathered all the relevant information, then we go to the last part of the script, which is the recording part. Now this is the part, guys, which is kind of crucial, because this is the section that we will be submitting over to restaurant.com as a proof that we were able to successfully sign up the restaurant. So you read this, guys, with clarity. Okay, Mr. Owner, before I let you go, I need to record the next portion of the call to confirm the details of your restaurant. Just give me 30 seconds and we're done, okay? If you agree to the terms, please answer with a clear yes to each of the questions. I'm processing a record right now. Today's date is, state the date today. For example, today's date is July 11, 2023, correct? Then wait for him to say yes. So your name is, verify the first and last name. Your name is John Smith, correct? Then wait for him to say yes. You are the owner of, let's say, John's Pizzeria, correct? Then you wait for him to confirm yes, correct. And you are authorized to make marketing decisions regarding the restaurant, correct? Then you wait for him to say yes. So all these answers must be positive, okay? So John, we have agreed up for the 10, 15, and $25 certificate, or depending on what certificate denominations he agreed to sign up for. So the customer should spend $20 or more for the customer to use the $10 gift certificate. The customer should spend $30 or more for the customer to use the $15 certificate, and the customer should spend $50 or more for the customer to use a $25 gift certificate. Now, John, do you agree to accept these certificates whenever customers present them, correct? And you wait for the owner to confirm that, yes, I am willing to accept and honor restaurant.com discount certificates when some diners present them. So that's it. Okay, then you go to the last or the closing part of the script, which is, thank you, John, you will receive a welcome email at the email address you provided, for example, johnsmith@gmail.com, to confirm once your account has been set live on restaurant.com. It normally takes about 2 to 3 days for the restaurant.com's team to have the restaurant partner up and running on their website on restaurant.com, just to set proper expectations. And then you say, if you have any questions or want to make adjustments to your website after it is published, John, please call our partner success team Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time at 877-640-1844. Thank you so much, John, for your time, and welcome to restaurant.com. And that's already a sale for you guys. Okay? Money, money, money. We can already see the dollar sign. After, when you get through that part, the recording part, and everything seems okay, you had positive responses from the owner, then there is no reason for that sale not to be approved. Okay, so basically, that's, guys, that concludes our second part of training for restaurant.com, which is the script training. Okay, the third part of the training shall be, I'm going to teach you guys how to do data mining or lead mining effectively, so that you would be able to have very good leads, and some other tips and advices for you to be successful on this campaign. Thanks guys, and see you on the third part.